So we're walking the back ways to the park today with Zeus, and I like to come this way instead of using the road route, so it gives him a chance to get off the lead. This is good training again, just to get him ready to get into the park. We've only been out like just under half an hour, but nowadays I like to get him off the lead as soon as possible before we get to the park, so that he's already used to listening to the commands that you give him, and he's not going to misbehave before you get to the park. Sometimes we fall into that trap of thinking, just quickly rush to the park, let him off the lead, and then the dog's just going to behave themselves. But it doesn't really work like that. When a dog's on the lead, it's not using up any energy whatsoever. Well, it is using up energy, but not as much as when he's off the lead. So by letting him off as early as possible, he's already burning off excess energy, and he's using his nose and his brain now. And when he's on the lead, he's using his ears and his eyes, and this is what you're trying to change that behaviour. You're trying to get him to use his nose and his brain more, because when the dog starts using its eyes and its ears, it's not fulfilling his potential, and he just ends up going after things that he sees and hears, and this is where the problems start. But as soon as you let the dog off the lead, you can see his nose is to the ground. He's using his brain because he's thinking about everything that he's looking at, or that he's sniffing, sorry, and just helps him use different parts of his brain and stuff. So it's always good to get him off early, and hopefully we'll have a little encounter. Normally the first encounter he gets a little bit excited, and it's always good to get that one out of the way nice and early. But again, it's just practice. The more he does this, the more he gets out and gets off the lead. That initial excitement when he sees that first dog, that'll just dissipate again. But he is really good off the lead now. He really does listen to everything that I say, and he understands the commands that he's being given. And again, I just mentioned with the treats, I've introduced the treats now to him, because obviously I explained this in another video that he doesn't like activities, playing with a ball and stuff like that, or sticks. So we introduced the treats to get him to start realising that it's more fulfilling and rewarding to be listening to the owner and coming back to me, rather than ignoring you and just doing what he wants. Because that's what's happening, is he's getting bored, and because we're not exciting enough to him, because there's a lot going on around him, it's all new. So what we're trying to do is introduce the treats to make it a reward for him to listen and come back to you. And it does work. We'll just try it here. Zeus, what's this? Good boys, good girls. Sit. Stay there. Can see that they're all very eager now to come back to you. Like my dogs always come back anyway. But Zeus, obviously he's been struggling for a little while. Good guys, well done. So we offered a treat as a reward, and what you're doing there is you're instilling that into his brain, that when you call him and ask him to come back, it's more rewarding for him to come to you. And after a while you won't even need to use the treats. But for now it's just stimulation for his brain, for him to understand that, yeah, this is worth coming back to. This is more interesting than what's out here around him. And this is how you train them to behave off the lead. Now, it doesn't work with all dogs, obviously. You have to try different tactics. Like, I never use treats with any of my dogs, but with other people's dogs, they're a little bit older and they haven't been taught these things. It's always good to make it very easy for them, and I find that the treats are the easiest way. Hit, Zeus, wait, here. Just got to tie him up. He's hanging out a bit here. Good boy, well done. But again, yeah, this back route to the park, it's a really good idea. If you're going to this park up here, it's a really good idea to come this way, because it takes about 40 minutes, and if you can get him off the lead down here, gives him a good amount of time to wear himself out before he actually gets to the park. And it's really helpful, because trying to train a dog that isn't exercised is virtually impossible. So it's always good to try and tire them out a little bit beforehand, before we start doing little exercises with them. Over here, Zeus, here, good boy. Stay here now. Wait. Chase, here. Sit. Good boy, Zeus. Sit down, Biggs. Good girls. Good boys. So again, we just do the old dead end road tricks. And it's always good to do this sort of thing. Again, I always say it in all my videos. Always try these little things on little dead end roads, because eventually he'll just do this on all the roads. This is how I taught my dogs to walk off the lead and cross roads and stuff. It's very effective, and it works. Okay. Let's go. Come on, Chase. You can see he's still using his nose, and he's using his brain, because he's thinking about what's going on. You can see he's not looking around. He's not looking for other dogs or people, and that's something he used to do when I first started taking him out. Was his eyes were always flickering everywhere. He was constantly looking for other people and other dogs. Ears were always pricked up, expecting to see or hear something, so that he could charge off and just be naughty. But you can see now he's a lot calmer nowadays. And it's just what this is, it takes patience and persistence. You just got to keep doing the same thing over and over again, and eventually it just becomes second nature to them. Over here, guys. Chase. Come on, Zeus, don't follow him. Here. Good boy. So they've blocked off this path here. We're going to have to go across the road. By the look of it. Hit. Chase. Chase. Wait. Where's Kai? You alright? Good boy, Zeus. So a lot of activity going on there, lots of noise. And again, he didn't bother him at all. And he's learning really quick and really well. Starting to pick up everything that my dogs are doing. He likes to follow my lot around quite a bit. And yeah, they've really helped him in his progress. Come on, Kai, get down. You're alright. Yeah, she always jumps up. Oi, you. Yeah, not too bad, man. Yeah, we're just out now. Good few hours. Have a good day. Chase. Calm down. Slow down, Kai. Zeus, here. Here. Wait. Here. Sit. Stay. Okay, let's go. Relax. So there you see the little dog come past us on the road, and I held on to his lead there, only lightly, but you can see that he didn't pay really much attention. He wasn't that bothered by it. There was no excitement coming from him, and this is the improvement that he's made now. Stay here. Hey. Stay here. Now, this is something I don't do on main roads with any of the dogs that I walk. Wait. Good boy, Zeus. But on these quiet roads on the way to the park, always worth doing, always worth trying. You can see now that he just sits down on his own, he knows that he's got to behave. Okay, and again, it's real improvement, real great improvement from a few months ago. Doesn't take long with dogs. Just need to be very patient and just wait. Ouch. Yeah, you just need to be very patient. You just have to keep remembering not to get frustrated, not to get anxious or stressed. You gotta keep fear out of the picture and wait. Dog walking and training becomes very, very simple when you get rid of all those emotions, and they're always negative emotions. Negativity is just not needed, and we make life harder for ourselves when we start getting negative. Here, Zeus, here. We're going to cross the road now and enter the park, and we'll do the same again, as we'll let him off the lead before we get there.